It's good to see you. I'll start with the captain from last season, probably the captain for this season, but we don't know yet. Cian, there seems to be a real buzz around here. You can pick it up when you walk in. There was a good buzz on Saturday night. I know you had a win, but does it feel like an organisation that's moving forward on the playing field? I know the stadium and stuff, but what does it feel like for the guys training every day, training for 11 weeks?
Yeah, like I wouldn't say anyone's too big picture focused with us at the moment. Like I think we're all day by day, week by week, and then naturally you'll start to feel the buzz. Everyone's pulling in the right direction at the moment. Everyone knows what we're trying to achieve. So yeah, but we're only taking it day by day, week by week, and the main thing is just basically just staying focused on the week at hand, and that's Scarlets this week.
And what has Stuart Lancaster brought to that on Rod side? I mean, they've come in as new coaches, so you're starting with a clean whiteboard with them, if you like.
Yeah, look, I think fresh voices are always good in the environment, and obviously with the quality coaches that have come in and the quality coaches that are already here as well, it's just taking the place to another level, and the quality of training's gone up, the intensity of training's gone up, the intensity in meetings, the amount we're learning has naturally gone up, so it's been brilliant.
Have they challenged you in ways you didn't expect?
Yeah, like I think we're all well aware of how Stu was going to push us in training, but it's also more the standards he expects in meetings, the standards he expects in walkthroughs, and the same with Rod as well. So like I think you expect it to a certain element, but when you actually get to experience it all the time, every day, you get a full appreciation for it. How
did you enjoy the Ireland experience in the summer, the trip to Georgia and Portugal and the build-up to
that? Georgia was a bit forgettable. I'd rather forget about Georgia, just with what happened. But the tour itself was brilliant. Like it was great. You got to meet new lads that were it was great to have a group that were maybe a lot of lads I would have played 20s with, and that would have played 20s with my brother that I would have known through that. So it was great to experience that with them, and then it was great to see our lads get capped, to experience that with them, and to just know what it feels like, and to see them go through it as well was brilliant.
Jack, you've been around Connacht for quite a while. What's the vibe you're picking up for this season? I know it's early doors, but again, are you seeing things that are encouraging?
Yeah, I wake up every morning and I'm buzzing to come into work, and I think maybe over the last number of years that may not have been there all the time. So I think I certainly feel rejuvenated. Just coming into the environment, the standards that have been brought by the coaching staff, that have been driven by the players, and our base has certainly improved across the board with a lot of, I suppose, what's been asked of us. The intensity of training is really, really enjoyable. The amount of touches you're getting in training, improving as a player, even at the age of 33, which I don't like to admit. In meetings, then it's not just touching on rugby. There's things around leadership, and certainly things that I know Cian and myself are certainly interested in, that you constantly not learning as a player, but also learning as an individual. So, as I said, buzzing to come into work every day, which is great.
That's a really good position to be in. Did you get the feeling that through the group that people want to be here and want to absolutely give of their best?
Yeah, I think it always in pre-season with any team, they're always going to feel really positive going into the new season. I think what sets different teams apart, certainly the ones that are really united, is once selection and stuff happens, once there's a few injuries, if there's a loss, that's when you kind of get an understanding of where a group is. But certainly from the elements that I've seen in comparable to maybe other years, it certainly seems like a more, I suppose, united, strong group that are driving in. Certainly, we hope in the right direction, which is great.
And finally, you're talking about leadership there. Are people who maybe, is everybody being asked to be a leader? Is everybody being asked to contribute their views and their opinions and to build on that so that they're leading as well?
Yeah, definitely. People have to bring up their own opinions to certainly the backs group. We've outside of probably Bundy, myself, and Blady, there's a young cohort of backs there, really exciting, promising players who I suppose need to come out of their shells. And I think we've seen that. Rod has been, he's been really good in terms of giving direction, but also taking a step back to enable these players to find their voices. So myself, seeing people like Fordy, who's came through as a young player and now is a really important player in the group and is giving younger players direction. So I think it's important just to continue bringing like the likes of Sean Walsh and players like this through, and obviously giving them opportunity to speak and stuff at meetings.